Launceston cyclist Richie Porte will race through the streets of his hometown this weekend as he begins his preparations for next year's Tour de France. The Stan Shaker Cycling Classic will be Porte's first race after a heavy fall at the Rio Olympics. He'll be joined by three of Tasmania's cycling stalwarts who will use the race as a farewell to the sport. Celise Gibson reports.
Richie Porte is the first to admit 2016 hasn't quite gone to plan.
Obviously, I've had a little bit of bad luck along the way this year.
The Tasmanian cyclist was a podium favourite going into the Tour de France, but a poorly timed puncture and a motorbike crash saw him finish 10th. Hopes of an Olympic medal were also dashed when Porte came off his bike in Rio, breaking his scapula.
It took a little while, but sort of 3 months and I'm healthy again, and that's the main thing. There's no long-lasting injuries.
He'll hop back on the bike this weekend for the Stan Shaker Cycling Classic in Launceston, with his sights set firmly on next year's Tour de France.
There's so much hard work in between now and July next year, so we'll just take it day by day.
Porte will race alongside fellow Tasmanian Tour de France rider Matt Goss, who will retire from competitive cycling after this weekend.
I haven't really thought about it too much just yet, but I'm sure I'll get those emotions when it comes time to race.
Goss's close friends Bernie and Wes Salzberger will also retire after Sunday's race.
We've been riding since we're about 10 years old together, so it'll be nice to finish on a nice note together.
Not going to lie, it's pretty emotional to finish here, where it all sort of started, racing here in hometown with the family watching.
Launceston cyclist Georgia Baker is a favourite for the women's event in her first race back from the Rio Olympics.
And now I start back into track preparation towards now, all the way to the end of the year and along to the World Champs in April.
About 10,000 people are expected to watch the race around City Park. Celise Gibson, ABC News, Launceston.